Well, hello everybody. I had a bit of water in my mouth then.
Don't choke, dude.
Perfect time to start that, me choking on my own existence. So how is everybody doing? Welcome back to the live stream with myself and Milan. We're not joined by a special guest this time, but we're special enough. I
Yeah.
hope. I hope. Anyway,
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I had a massive dinner. I went out. There's this place called Travascus Farm. It's a farm in Cornwall where there's like a restaurant next to it and a shop, and you go there, you eat food, and there's so much food. There's so much food you wouldn't believe the amount of food you get there. And I had dessert as well, and the desserts are
nice,
massive, like massive. So I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. Oh, how am I? I'm busy.
What a surprise!
Yeah, I didn't even upload this weekend. Oh yeah, what a surprise. Yeah, I'm really busy, but yeah, I'm still happy, still going good. So yeah. Oh, I see. 1,722 subscribers. Keep growing. Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice steady incline of subscribers that we have. Maybe we have some from my channel and your channel. I don't know.
Probably not from mine. I don't know.
Actually, probably most of the channel subscribers you got to yours are from TeamLucidStream.
Or TeamLucidStream. Yeah.
So
True.
Yeah, how's your sleep schedule going now that you're incredibly busy?
Oh shit. It used to be really bad before, like in the whole time span of TeamLucidStream up until now, but it just got worse. Yeah, deadlines. So yeah. And now I had a nap, like, what is it? I woke up an hour? No. Yeah, about an hour before the stream, about an hour ago.
I don't know.
I had to do some dishes, and then now I'm here.
I don't know how you do it. Every single time. It's always last minute job, but
yeah, gotta keep up. It's the dedication. It's the dedication, man.
Dedication. How did people in the chat? How are you doing today? And did you like the little song that we had? That was James's introduction song that he made for TeamLucidStream.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious because I didn't hear it either. I was still opening my browser and yeah, I missed it. So let me know what was it like?
Because
curious.
It's the first draft. We can improve if need be, but we don't really need to. It's just the beginning bit of the stream. It's a nice little thing. Yeah, DreamSing. #DreamSing. Thank you, Seamus.
Hashtag DreamSing. Yeah.
So what are we talking today, Milan? What are we talking about today? Oh, my Facebook.
We're talking about actually something pretty interesting. How people remember dialogue in a dream, and I guess I can also kind of add in my case if my dreams are in English or in Dutch.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, because very often I guess most of my dreams are English. I guess it kind of depends on the period as well. If I'm more like in the school atmosphere, then it's most likely going to be Dutch. If I'm more into, I don't know, if I'm more alone and I'm more into the YouTube thing, then it's always English. So I guess it's more towards the English side. So yeah, maybe for people here in the chat as well, have you dreamed in a different language? Let us know.
That would be quite interesting because although we've briefly mentioned it before, I've often said that I've dreamt in Italian, but I wasn't sure if I was actually in Italian because I don't speak Italian.
Right.
We've definitely mentioned it before, but
yeah, we have last week.
I think it was last week. And we had Max on last week as well. That was a really, really awesome stream. I really liked that one.
Stream. Yeah. They keep getting better, and now it's going downhill because it's us, and then it's going up, and then it's going downhill again.
Yeah, we drag it back down to normal. So yeah. Speaking, well, what we mean, I'm gonna have to turn that off. The notifications I'm getting is a little bit annoying. Let's just temporarily block those for the moment.
What notifications?
I'm getting notifications from the writers group on TeamLucidStream.
Right. Okay.
So what we mean by remembering dialogue in a dream is when you're speaking to a dream character and they're speaking to you back. Often in waking life, when someone's talking to you, you barely remember. Well, I don't remember 90% of what people say. I just take the cliff notes. But in a dream, because we have to wake up and record what we dreamt about in our dream diaries, how do we remember what the dream character said? How do we record down in our dream journals what the dialogue was in
and does it make sense?
And does it make sense? Yeah. So Milan, I'm going to ask you, when you are speaking to a dream character in a lucid dream, or just a regular dream for any matter, and they're speaking quite a bit to you, and you wake up and you need to record down your dreams, what do you go through in order to write down as much detail as possible? Or do you,
I guess,
at all?
Yeah, I guess if I do, because I think it's very important to see what dream characters say, because also it's you. So in the first place, I think I don't have a lot of dialogue in my dreams, but when something is being said, I will write it down. And definitely when it is something that I ask of a dream character, like if I ask a question or something and they respond, then I think it's very important for me to write it down, because it's, I don't know, why would you not? It's just important of a part of your, like, it's a very big part of your dream just as much as anything else, I think. So
yeah, no, I definitely agree with you there, especially when you say something back to them. And that makes, especially if it's like something that triggers maybe lucidity at some point, because you might be talking to a dream character and they may say something and you go, and even if it doesn't make you lucid, if it's enough to make you question, what? Just that,
exactly.
What did you say? Then that's enough. That's enough for me. I had a really weird experience speaking about this the other day. It wasn't so much dream dialogue, but I had to double check that I was awake. This has got nothing to do with dream dialogue. It was quite a cool experience. I was coming back from somewhere, I forget where exactly I was, but I was coming back on the train, and this girl on the train, she was probably 14, that rough age, maybe a bit younger. She was with her mum. She obviously did some Christmas shopping and come back. But she had those shoes that you have as a kid, that when you stand on them, the bottoms light up. You know those ones?
Yeah,
she had those, and I was like, oh my god, I seriously want those shoes. So I was just looking at these shoes, and they were flashing really, really bright green, bright blue, bright red, like massive flashing lights. So I was then walking up the street, because I don't live too far away from the train station, so I was just walking up the hill, and I happened to look at the entrance of a pub, and the light was flashing, like the main lights that at the entrance, it was just flashing just as I looked at it. And I remembered that when I was doing my Remy sleep mask thing.
Yeah, I thought so. I knew that the Remy was gonna come.
Yeah, it was just like, oh my god, I just see him flashing lights. Maybe I'm actually in a dream. So I had to walk up the road whilst saying into my head, where was I? What am I doing here? Where was I before? Whilst pinching my nose and trying to breathe out of it. All the time, like constantly. And I was like, nope, I'm definitely awake. But I got some weird looks, me pinching my nose and looking around at all the flashing lights. But it was just a very strange experience.
Yeah, definitely. I've never really had a case in which I was like actually doubting the fact that it was dreaming, that was a dream or not. I always know when it's not. Then again, it's a really good habit to, even though you're kind of like, it's just a small doubt, you still go through the reality checks and everything. But most of the time, I kind of feel it or something, because that's part of it. The reason that I do that is probably because I also had it as a kid a lot of times, and then I guess I don't know, not like it's more I don't know how to explain it. It's just I've never really had a point like you had, right? That in which I was just like, oh, is this real or is it not? It's never gotten that far for me. No. Even though when I'm really tired, for example, that I usually, when something crazy happens, I do a reality check, because I'm like, oh damn, oh no, okay, it's good.
Yeah,
no, I'm really tired, just because it always looks kind of hazy in a dream. So, and when you're tired, you never know.
Yeah, no, it's definitely one of those weird moments where I was completely awake and refreshed, and yet I still was like, "What the hell? Am I actually dreaming?" So it was quite interesting. I often get a sensation that I'm dreaming when I'm on fairground rides for some reason. Like, I don't know why, but every time I'm like spinning in a teacup, for example, I don't go on the teacups that often, but every time I am spinning on a teacup, I always think that I'm dreaming. I don't
That's
know why.
weird.
Yeah, I know. I think it's the spinning. It just disorientates
Yeah, it
me
could
or
be.
something.
Could be, yeah.
But I think it's also got something to do with the fact that I'm travel sick. So it really like
Ah, right,
when I'm
yeah,
spinning
yeah,
and I get off and I'm like, oh, I do not feel good, and I'm all like
yeah.
lightheaded and stuff. So I think it might have something to do with that. I never know.
Yeah,
You never know.
could be.
Might not.
Could be.
But yeah, we were talking about.
Imagine in this subject. Imagine going to someone and be like asking one of the questions that you were asking your dream character. Eventually, turning out you were actually alive. What would that person respond? Just
Yeah.
be like, "Hey, what's the meaning of life?" Random dream character, and then he looks at you like, "You need help."
Yeah, we're just gonna put you into a nice padded cell with no windows. We're gonna
Nope.
take those shoelaces away from you. Yeah, so yeah, that'd be really weird if you just assumed that you were in a dream and started asking, well,
Yeah.
dream character, but being waking life person. Is that burglars? Have you got burglars in your house?
No, I got the dudes that are here in the same building are playing music very loudly. So yeah.
No, I can't
was
hear it.
wondering,
I can't hear it.
Why is the floor moving? Sorry.
Yeah. So we were talking about dream dialogue before I got rudely interrupted by my subconscious. Damn him. He's always thinking about things before me. Oh, dying.
Don't choke, man. Don't do it.
I'm dying. So, dream dialogue. So when you're recording your dreams, I think it's very important to try and write down dialogue, but I only like from my experience I only write down the dialogue of like the highlights because that's all I really remember. When I'm writing it in my dream journal, it's always something like, and then I looked to the guy and was like, whoa, what are you doing? Even though there's probably like a lot more said than that. It's just the cliff notes. You don't need, well, I don't need any more than that unless it sparks lucidity. But yeah, what about you? Do you?
I think, I don't know, for some reason it reminds me of not necessarily what dream characters say because that's very important, but also what they do. And I remember a certain dream in which I was teaching people how to lucid dream. And it was a group of about, I guess it was 10 people or something. And eventually I was, yeah, step one is this, and then step two, and blah, blah, blah. Eventually I was like, and then the next step is reality checks. And everyone's just like, I'm trying to explain. And if you do a reality check, and for example, you look at your hands, and I look at my hands, and I'm like, something's up.
Yeah.
But I turned around to do that, so my back's to like my group, because I was something's fishy. So I look at my hands, I'm like, oh, I'm dreaming. So I turn around, I'm like, you guys knew all along, didn't you? And they're like, ah. Imagine like 10 people looking at you like, we got you. It was kind of like that. So that is something that I definitely wrote down because that's still one of the most crazy dreams that I've ever had and one of the most crazy experiences that I had with dream characters. So, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty intense actually. Imagine all the dream characters being in on it. We were speaking about that last week, weren't we? If you could do anything in a dream, or I can't remember exactly what we were talking about, but I said that about character-assisted lucid dreams, where you create a character in your dream that assists you with becoming lucid.
And I also thought about, I don't know how many of you, I see a lot of people that we see every week, so that's nice, that remember us talking about the dream world, the dream city and place that Max had. I still thought about it. It's so crazy, man. It's absolutely mad.
Yeah, I'd love to get something like that. If you could create your own dream world, what kind of world would you have?
I guess I would have something like Max has, like a beach, and I guess kind of like a very, very versatile place. Like if I wanna go to a city, then it's close by. If I want to go to a beach, and it's close by. It's kind of like an all-in-one place. And definitely something in which I can relax, just not have to rush things. Maybe just kind of maybe a bit of a fantasy world, as in like in terms of uh, I'm doing enough in real life, in waking life. Let me
Yeah,
just chill out in my dream, you
yeah.
know.
No, I definitely see that. Oh, Hamza's first stream. That's good. There we go. Um,
Just thinking, I'll be right back.
okay. Oh, well, I suppose I should just wait until he gets back before I say anything else. So I'm just going to fill this with fluffer and filler that has nothing to do. Wait, he's coming back.
All right, bye.
Yeah. So my
Did I miss anything?
dream, no, nothing at all. My dream world
Okay.
would be. I know this sounds really bizarre. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I've watched a couple episodes, but yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you know it very well, but Winterfell is where Ed Stark and the Stark children live with the wolves.
Mhm.
My dream world would be kind of like that, or Hogwarts. One of the two. So it's like a
Damn.
fantasy world, like castle type thing. I'd have something like that as my dream world. Because I think it would lead me to. Because in my dreams, I kind of like to do like fantasy stuff. If I could pick what to do, I'd always go, oh, let's go on a quest or an adventure.
Right.
So I'd pick somewhere that, gives me that opportunity. So whatever it's called, Hogwarts, for example. Hogwarts would probably be a good one because that's magical as well, and there's loads of things that you could tie in with that. But then again, so's Winterfell.
But what do you like? What would you keep from Hogwarts in terms of like what's something in which you would just be like, that is the reason that I would take that?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think. Damn.
Which element does it have that really makes you think about like why do you want that in specifically in your dream?
I think this is going to sound really strange if you've never watched or read Harry Potter, but the Mirror of Erised. Do you know that?
I don't know which one that is. No.
It's in the first book. Basically,
the first films I saw in Dutch, the very first one and the second one.
Okay, basically,
because I was really young. So.
It's a giant mirror, and when Harry looks in it, he sees his parents standing next to him.
Yeah,
and then right at the end, he sees himself put the Philosopher's Stone in his pocket, and then he actually has the Philosopher's Stone. But that that mirror is called the Mirror of Erised, which is desire backwards. Erised, desire.
Nice.
And it shows you what your heart's deepest desires are. So for Harry, it's always been about seeing his family. For Ron Weasley, it was him being better than his brothers. So he had the Quidditch Cup and Prefect and Head Boy and whatever it was. But I would always want to have a look in the mirror and see what it is. That's the first thing that comes into my head. And I think that would be really awesome to just have a look. And plus, there's moving stairs and portraits and like stuff like that.
That's a reason on itself to just be there.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's the first thing that comes to my head.
What would you guys have? What would you guys have in the comments here? Let us know. What would you build in your perfect dream world?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
About dialogue and dream also, have you guys had any experiences with like a dream character saying something to you that you would never forget, so you definitely wrote down? Have you had it? Have you had that, Giz?
What's that? Sorry, I was
like if you, for example, you ask something to a dream character, or it just says something, and you're just like, wow, pretty crazy that you say that, and you will probably like always remember it.
Not sure.
Just like very wise words or something.
I've just got to say something that the stream has just gone offline for me. Has it gone offline for you?
Not for me.
Well, that's weird because I'm the one. I'm the one with the
so good. Yeah.
With the actual stream thing.
It's still going.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how to explain that. Maybe if I refresh that. So something that's a dream character said that I thought, oh, maybe that's a bit weird. Is that what you said just then?
Yeah, weird or very special, something that you would never forget, and you definitely wrote down because it was something so significant.
Apart from the speaking to my subconscious bit, I don't know, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna ask in the chat. Anyone know anyone's live stream?
Nate Sexton says, I was given a quest once. I still need to finish that. What was that? What was the quest that you got, Nate? Let me know.
See, some people's stream have gone offline. That's very
It's
odd.
weird.
Mine's
It's
gone
pretty
offline,
crazy.
but yours hasn't.
Nope. The stream is down for me.
That's weird.
It's very weird. I haven't even had lag. Like, nothing happened for me.
That's just completely bizarre. We'll just blame Google for this, won't we?
Yeah.
Blame Google.
Yeah.
When in doubt, blame Google. It says it's offline. Question mark. I don't get that.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so it's just buffering. Well, my encoding software is live, so I don't think there's going to be a problem on my end with the stream. Let's have a look at the actual live thing. Maybe it's just mine. Buffering. No, it seems to be all right actually. Maybe it's just my dashboard.
Yeah, maybe.
Bizarre.
It is back now, but I can't hear you, says Mr. Yellow.
Turn on your sound. How about that?
Yeah. That's gonna solve it.
Ooh, burn.
Burn. I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, no, sorry, what were we talking about? I've completely went blank then because of the
about
issues.
What a dream character would say to you that you would always remember, like something very, very significant that you just definitely wrote down because it was so special.
Mate, I haven't had really any experiences like that per se, but I've had experiences where things that I've done, which I've written down, for some strange reason, when I remember a dream that I had as a child, I've got this really weird image in my head of I was running kind of on grass. I think it was on a field next to a river or something. I'm not sure. And on
This is a dream you had when you were a kid.
Yeah,
or?
when I was quite young, it was probably about 6 or 7, and the trees were on the side of the riverbank, and the trees were overhanging. But I didn't realise that they were stinging nettle trees. So you touch them, you get stung, that type of thing. And I just was running along. I had like a baseball cap in my hand, and I was like flicking up the tree branches and the leaves and the stinging nettles, not knowing that it's actually stinging nettles. So I was just doing that, and then I put the hat on my head, and that's always stayed with me because I don't know why. So I've never had really an experience where dream dialogue has stayed with me, but actions in the dream.
But wait, what did you do with the hat exactly?
I put it on my head with the stinging nettles.
Yeah, but you just held it in your hand and then you put it on your head.
Oh no! I was like hitting the leaves of the trees as I was
running, yeah.
And it was getting caught in the hat. So I had like a padding of stinging nettles in my hat, and I stuck it on my head. And,
special.
Yeah, special. I am very. I got the clamps.
Nate Sexton says,
sorry.
Is that something you're reading, or?
I was going to read something, but yours came first.
Yeah, I was gonna. So Nate Sexton says I had a quest and I still had to finish that. So I asked him, "Well, what's it about?" He said, "I was told to find Darwin. Some lady told me that I met with someone who was God apparently, who knew where he was, 5 degrees south of the equator. Still haven't cracked teleportation," is what it says.
That's quite strange.
Let us know if you do eventually finish that. If you do what you were told to do by that dream character, let us know what happened. Pretty curious.
I'm definitely curious about that. Anything that's like
that. For anyone that has this, if anyone is currently like wants to do something, someone's like a dream character told them to do something, let us know. Very curious. It's always like the stuff that your mind comes up with is absolutely crazy.
Absolutely. I got the.
I guess I put the details in the forums, isn't it? I'll check it out. Go ahead, Giz.
Yeah.
Say what you want.
Please do. Make a thread on that somewhere. I got the clamps asks, do you guys lucid dream every night? No, I don't.
No.
Not even close. Right now.
No, definitely. It's been such a long time for me as well.
I I've been going through a dry period on purpose because I've been trying to do this mini series about film. I'm trying to film lucid dreaming in 7 days. So if somebody with my knowledge, I don't want to sound too like pretentious there, but my knowledge of lucid dreaming.
Do it.
Yeah, someone with my skills, mate, and what I know. How quickly can I lucid dream? So I'm going through like a dry period on purpose. Haven't been writing down any dreams. Haven't been doing anything like that, so I can have a fresh start from someone who's just beginning, like now, so to speak. So I've been doing that. So I don't even when I did write down my dreams, I didn't lucid dream every night. So it's just not one of those things.
It's something rare. Nobody just like. There's not a lot of people that have a lucid dream every night. Although Gio comes very close.
Yeah, Gio, he definitely does come very close.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Well, you should have. But his name is Robert Wagner.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very prestigious lucid dreaming researcher. Everybody knows his name if you've ever read anything about lucid dreaming. And he said, I heard from James that he said in an interview that he only has a lucid dream 3 times a month, and he knows so much about it, and his consciousness levels is so high that if he only dreams 3 times a month, then that's something. Mr. Jelly 321 asks thoughts on Savitar and the Flash, assuming you watch a show. We'll talk about that later. I got some theories. Definitely got some theories.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Oh, Savitar and the Flash. Come on, dude.
Man, I don't know.
So Ali Katie says day 50 for me, and she still hasn't had her first lucid dream. Again, it's one of those things. The first lucid dream might come very quickly. It might take like a long time. I think on average it's 24 days. I think.
I don't know exactly what the average is. I know that it differentiates very, like it's a very wide
average. Yeah.
Very wide average.
I think it's something between like 3 to 24 days on average, but you got to think that that's on average. So some people first night, some people months. So
the average is not really something that is because it's so inconsistent for everyone. I wouldn't look at I don't know. It's a very wide thing. Like for example, it took me 3 days to queue 1 day. For some people, it takes months. For some, it's such a wide thing. You can't really put a timestamp on it.
Yeah,
so
that's the whole thing with average.
Just keep trying.
Just
trying. Watch Team Lucid Dream videos.
Yeah, just watch Team Lucid Dream videos and Giz Edwards videos.
Yeah.
Not yours though,
and
because James.
No, not mine.
And James, yeah.
Just watch mine for entertainment.
Dude, I still cannot get over how busy your life is.
Yeah, fuck. Oh my god, man. And then eventually, I wanted to meet someone this Sunday, I guess, because I'm gonna make a documentary about him.
Cool.
But he didn't show up.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah, because he messaged me today. Was like, "Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I will see you today. I'll make sure everything's okay. I was sick, but I forgot to tell you." So yeah, but the problem is, I didn't plan anything in for that day, even though I had enough to do. I was just waiting, and eventually it was like, yeah, he's not gonna show up. But that's so much time. 3 hours is such a long time for me to just wait. I can't afford to do that now.
No,
yeah,
absolutely not.
And for the people that wonder, maybe some of the subscribers here in the comments, I didn't upload this weekend because I didn't have time.
It's okay.
So yeah,
don't worry.
I'll try and make it up.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Because your video is very interesting, I think. So I think people are willing to wait a little bit longer just to have a video that's more interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to just put something out there,
like fluff or filler, That's mainly most of my videos is just, gotta put out a video. What should I do? I'll just
record today.
I'll just update people on what I'm going to do rather than do it. That's my problem. Lewis Conroy says I prefer non-lucid dreams, mainly because all of my lucids are level 1. I quite like non-lucid dreams, but if I had to put a pin on my favorite layer of lucid or variation of non-lucidity, I'd probably have to go for layer 3.
Yeah,
which
same.
which is
Same
where
here.
you know you're dreaming. You have slight control, but you're not in fully control. You're not in full control. So
Like the
it's
reason, because like it's just because you still, for some, like for a couple of times I also just, when I became lucid, I was like, just don't feel like it. So I just did like, I just followed the dream, I guess, and just
yeah.
stopped becoming lucid, because
It's
stopped being lucid, because I was just like, I don't feel like it right now. That might be crazy to hear for some people here in the comments, but yeah, just nah, wasn't my day.
yeah. So the cardist apparently says something profound. I realized I was in a dream yesterday and started meditating to stabilize it, but was losing the dream. But it was in another dream. Get what I'm saying? Uh,
Hmm.
so
Just like a kind of Inception kind of thing,
yeah,
or
kind of like couple layers. I did a video today. I was recording a video. It might be for Wednesday. I think this Wednesday's video is me.
mm,
Um, and that's tomorrow, isn't it? Wednesday's video. Yeah, Wednesday's video. I was
yep,
talking about changing dream settings. So how do you transfer yourself from one setting to another setting, like successfully? And
right.
I was talking about this technique that yogis use, in which they go to sleep in a dream to try and wake up in a dream.
Who used them?
Yogis, like shamans, not shamans. That's a Pokemon. Shamanic people, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, right. Yogis. Yeah, okay, looked it up.
So yeah, they go to sleep to wake up in another dream, and then I was like, I know James wrote the script, so he was saying, oh, don't worry, it's not, unfortunately, Inception. It's just another layer of the same.
Yeah, I've
dream.
had it too. I went to sleep in a dream, then had a different dream, and then woke up back in that same place that I was before in that one dream. And I woke up in real life. Inception stuff. The funny thing is, I was in class earlier today, and we were watching the behind the scenes from Inception, because it's such a huge production, and you can really see how every function in the whole crew and everything, what they do and all. And they also talked about, because Inception is mainly about dreams and kind of lucid dreaming, they didn't use the term lucid dreaming, but it's just constantly about, yeah, when a dreamer knows he's dreaming, this and that. And Nick was sitting next to me, and he's kind of like the only person in class that knows, like, he's one of the only people that I know even that know that I do this. And he just looked at me, he was like, yeah. He constantly just, yeah, you know. And I'm like, yeah, you bet. Pretty funny, because everyone's just like, oh, that's so interesting. And he just looks at me like, yeah, I know, bro. So yeah.
Does Nick know anything about lucid dreaming?
He knows the basic stuff. He just knows it because I know about it, and he asked me a while back. He was just like, okay, I know you do the whole lucid dreaming stuff and everything, but what exactly is that? Can you explain what it is? And then I just kind of explained it. And he is a lucid dreamer as well, naturally. He doesn't have to do an effort for it, just has it sometimes as well. But he sleeps a lot, not as in like too much, but he has a very good sleeping rhythm, sleeping pattern.
I'm so jealous.
Which I don't have.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
So yeah, the key to becoming lucid is definitely writing the dream down and having it like just a good schedule. That's all. So yeah.
Damn. If he ever wants to come on the podcast at any point, get him on.
All right, I'll let him know.
Because he's like a newbie about all this dream stuff, so it'll be quite interesting to see how much people know from the average perspective, if you get what I mean. Be able to school him and then send him on his way with some homework. Maybe that. Yeah. I don't know. Be a little project. We could call it the Nick project.
The Nick project, yeah.
So back to our point originally. Dream dialogue. So we're there. I record just the cliff notes. You record some things that. What did you say again? Sorry. You record down the dialogue that. is profound.
Dialogue. If I really remember it as in like it was something very special, then I would definitely write it down. But even though it's just a stupid conversation, I mostly just write it down if I remember. Only problem is that, as I said before, I sometimes I'm confused with the language because English and Dutch is like very parallel for me. I don't like I dream in English a lot of times, and then I'm just like, was it English or was it Dutch? I can't remember. I remember what he said, and I can just imagine it being the two languages, but I can't exactly see. But yeah, so that's kind of a problem that I have. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's not really a problem. You speak more than one language. I mean,
Yeah.
get you places that I couldn't get you to, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Dude, I just keep on thinking about Harry Potter for some reason. Just in my head is just Harry Potter constantly. I think I've been reading the Harry Potter books again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I just wrote hi Giz instead of hi. Okay, let's try that again.
Oh no.
I seem like a fool. Damn keyboard. Yeah, let's blame the keyboard. Yeah.
Just blame the keyboard. Yeah, don't blame yourself.
It's because I was
Damn
talking and typing
keyboard.
at the same time. I've been rereading Harry Potter books and thinking about if I was in the universe. I've been learning lots of stuff about just the universe, and I think definitely that would be my place. I've even said it in the stream, but I'm gonna get Winterfell from Game of Thrones out of my head. I'm just gonna stick to Hogwarts. That's what I do. Do you know much about Hogwarts?
Me.
Yeah, you. Who
Um,
else am I talking to?
I've seen. Yeah, I don't know. Again, maybe it was a question to the comment guys. No, yeah, I was a very huge fan of Harry Potter when I was a kid. I still haven't watched the last movie. I've seen the rest.
Oh, the last movie's awesome.
Yeah, but my ex-girlfriend, she was really into Harry Potter, so she also read the books, which I didn't do, and she kind of dragged me into the Harry Potter thing. We also went to like an exhibition here in Brussels, like a Harry Potter exhibition in which you can see all the props and the costumes and everything. So
That's cool.
it's not like I'm a huge fan. It was really amazing to see, but it's not like if you ask me, oh, what's that thing, then I'll be like, oh yeah, wasn't it that thing with the blah blah blah? It's not like oh yeah, obviously, I know, I kind of know what it is. I kind of know what all the things do. Don't ask me to draw the layout of Hogwarts, but yeah, I know the standard Hogwarts stuff.
Okay, what house would you be in?
Oh man, I don't know. I got no clue. What would you put me in?
I'll probably see you as a Gryffindor, actually.
It's meaning? Is that good? Is that bad?
Yeah, no, I think that's the good one. It's the people who. It's the brave place.
All right.
Place where they have bravery over anything. You've got Gryffindor, which is bravery over most. Then you've got Ravenclaw, which are the really smart people. You've got Slytherin, which are the ambitious people, often dark magicians. And then, just like Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you've got Hufflepuff, which are the loyal ones, who are plus everyone else. So if you don't fit in any of the three ones, you probably go to Hufflepuff. But I'd see you as a Gryffindor. Yeah, I think you're a Gryffindor. That's a good thing. That's the one Harry was in, and Dumbledore.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what all. Oh, actually, I also made a. Maybe I know more about Harry Potter than I initially thought.
It's trapped in your subconscious. Think, get there. You can do it.
Obviously, I just drag it up all. Anyway, I made a very small documentary 2 years ago about a girl that did what's it? The sports with like they fly on the brooms and everything.
Quidditch.
What's the Quidditch? She did it in real life.
What?
I swear, what's it like? They put these kind of like goals and everything. It's like one here, one here. They're rings as well, and then they also have a golden snitch, but that's a person. in like
Okay.
full yellow, and they have a tennis ball in a sock in the back of their pants. And then when the what's that, the finder or something,
Seeker.
the seeker, when he eventually takes that ball out, but the snitch gonna go off course and everything. He can climb in trees, which what the usual players can do. The I was about to say the dream just ends, but the game just ends and everything. But she was such a huge Harry Potter fanatic. It's crazy, and she was also like, yeah, I identify myself as this is like the house thing is not like a gender or something, because whenever you say I identify myself as, it's automatically the gender thing now. And she went to all these huge conventions, and she paid like a stupid amount of money to meet the actors, like not Daniel Radcliffe, but like the kind of like the side actors. That was just crazy. So yeah, and you kind of remind me of her when you say that, like, oh yeah, this is brave and this is that. She explained that as well, but I just forgot.
If anyone's wondering, I would be a Hufflepuff, because apart from
What's that again? The loyalty, or what was it?
it's the loyal people and those who don't fit in the other three categories. Because although I'm slightly ambitious, I don't follow through on my ambitions, so I'm not Slytherin. I'm probably,
You don't follow because you procrastinate. That's it.
Procrastination gets in the way of my ambition. That's my poison.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's true.
Yeah, no, it's definitely true. That's why I'm not in Slytherin. I'm not in Ravenclaw because although I consider myself probably above average intelligence, I'm not like super intelligent, so I don't think I'd fit in there. And although I'd probably say that Gryffindor is probably my second house of choice, I don't think that I'm a Gryffindor, because to be brave, you've got to be afraid of stuff. And apart from spiders, I'm not really afraid of anything. So to be brave,
yeah, but you're so. Oh my god! When I send you spider things, you freak out on Facebook.
Yeah, that's because I don't like spiders. I'm like Ron, but it's not because I don't do stuff because I'm brave. Like, for example, if I was to go on stage and talk to a big group of people, that wouldn't be considered brave in my eyes, because I'm not really afraid of doing that. So courage is doing something that you're afraid of. So I'm a Hufflepuff because I'm loyal and I'm good at finding things, which is also another thing about Hufflepuff. And
nice.
The dormitory's right next to the kitchen, so that's where I'd be. Hashtag Hufflepuff life. So
yeah, boy. When you send me that thing, the longest boy I ever did.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
And then there was the remix with the Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah. boy. Oh man.
Every time you
great bit of banter again.
You have something, when somebody says something that I think, oh yeah, boy, I always send them that link, because it's like, yeah, boy. It's so funny.
Man. Shit. Also, Nate sent. He tweeted something at TeamLucidStream, but I can't seem to find it because I'm also not in the TeamLucidStream Twitter right now. He tweeted that story about the quest that he had. Might be interesting to read it.
I cannot see your notification there, Nate. I've got the thing mentions. Maybe if I click on mentions.
Maybe just give us your Twitter name. We can find you and then eventually see what you tweet.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Boy.
Let me find my phone. I gotta put this on here.
So, yeah, we diverted. I diverted us, because any excuse to speak about Harry Potter is really good for me at the moment. I'm not really much of a reader, but
no, the only book I read is Facebook. Oh yeah, boy.
Okay, Ali wants us to answer the question. Let's have a look. I mostly dream about people I don't know. Could you guys think of a way I could use this to help me gain lucidity? I don't think the first bit makes any difference. I mostly dream about people I don't know, because we dream all the time about people we don't know. It's just, you got it on the phone, haven't you? I can hear it. Could you guys think of a way I could use this to help me gain lucidity?
So going, oh, there's stopped. Shit,
I
man.
cannot get over that video. I love it. Yeah, boy. So yeah. So I don't think. I think the only way you can use that to your advantage is just to try and reality check induced lucid dream. God, I love that video so much.
Oh man, I forgot about it. I guess I saw it before, or maybe I saw a screenshot of it. Eventually, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I forgot about it, but oh man, that video got me in stitches. Fuck. Yeah.
It didn't take long for this stream to hit
deviate. Yeah.
Doesn't take long for it. We need someone next week desperately to.
Shit, we need a guest. Nick's watching, so.
Yeah.
Wait, Nate, did you find Nate's tweet or not yet?
Hashtag Team Lucid Meme. Let's have a look. Let's search Twitter. Team Lucid Meme. That's quite a good hashtag. Bosh.
Huh? Did he? That was just a joke.
Maybe it was just a joke. But
it was just a joke.
Dude, shut up. Let's try Team.
I woke up at 6 a.m. Should I go to bed at 10:30 p.m. to get a good sleep pattern for lucid dream? Will improve my recall.
Yes.
Oh, you woke up at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. No,
yeah.
Nate Sexton is what. Just trying to find an excuse. I woke up at 6 a.m. Should I go to bed at 10:30 p.m.? Why is that? Why would you? Is that like because it's early or 8 hours? Yeah. I guess I would go for. I don't know.
I'd go for 8 hours.
8 is good, unless you really have to catch up. Then go for 10. Go to 9 and then go to 8.
I think if you watch next Monday's video, I talk about sleep pattern, so maybe that will help, and sleep debt. So stay tuned on Monday for that.
Sleep what?
Debt. DEBT.
Ah, okay.
It's when you try and adjust your sleep cycle by gathering up as much sleep debt, so your body goes, right, I need to sleep.
Yeah.
See, I could have summed up that video in 30 seconds. We should do like a really quick like video series of like, when you blah blah blah, like, just bish bash bosh, get it done.
Lucid dreaming in 10 seconds. How about that?
Yeah, I love it.
Lucid dreaming in 10 seconds. How to do a reality check. Am I dreaming? Yes. No. No. End of video.
Yeah. I once did a video a long time ago where it was what was it called? If you die in a dream ... and it was, if you die in a dream, do you die in waking life? And I said no, thanks for watching, and I ended the video there. And then I had to like cut out, and I was like, of course, I was only joking. Of course we don't die. And then I explained, and it was like a 4-minute video. But I could have just ended the video there.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because we talked about this so many times. Like, just because of the fact that there's so many misconceptions, like so many false information out there. Because the first night that I discovered lucid dreaming, that I guess I looked it up and everything. One of the first things that I read was that if you died in a lucid dream, you would die in real life. So that's something like. So many people could even start lucid dreaming, but are so afraid to do it that they just never realize that it's fake information, So we got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
It's our job as Team Lucid Dream to get rid of that false information. Next Monday on TLD.
You sound like the guy who narrates Law and Order at the beginning of each episode. So, yeah.
Do something to do instead of the Saturday recap you stopped. Ooh, yeah, boy.
Do something instead of the Saturday recap. Well,
no, he means that the 10-second thing is what we could do for.
Oh, right, I see what you mean.
Like, yeah, that's Saturday.
It's probably a great idea. But the only problem is we'd have to upload, because it's 10 seconds of video. We'd have to upload the whole lot for you know, at once, you know, because you couldn't just wait a week for a 10-second video, could you? Be like, what the hell is this?
No, but you'd be like, upload Monday, stream Tuesday, and Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. You're like,
Yeah,
Saturday,
I know
everyone's
what you
just
meant.
like, oh, what's this gonna bring? And it's just like a stupid video. How to dream, and then just see someone going to bed, like, you know, kind of like that.
So James just joined us, but Miss Josh is fat says one day you guys should have a Team Lucid Dream quiz or test. We should probably do that, where we make a quiz on lucid dreaming with the correct answers and make it one of those viral things.
You know, there's a website, what was it again, in which like you get a code and you have to give in like the code, and then you join a certain quiz group.
Right.
We use it in class sometimes. What was it again? So there's like a host, and he makes a quiz. He gives questions and answers. There's always like 4 answers to pick from. And then someone has to, like, everyone gets, you get a code, and everyone has to go to that website, insert the code. You can even do it on your phone. And then we can Kahoot right there. Everyone knows it.
Damn, people know. I've never heard of that.
It's crazy, man. So you get a code, you have to put it in, and then everyone joins like a huge quiz group, and then we can start the quiz. Everyone can vote, and then you got like 30 seconds or something, and and then everyone sees the answer, and like we have a winner and something, and then maybe we can do something for that winner as well.
Yeah. And we can, like, what I was thinking is, you know, you always get those things like, these are 15 questions every Harry Potter fan should know. Again, with the Harry Potter.
The clickbait shit.
Yeah, and you get, only 90% of all people got these questions about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, right? And you're like, oh yeah, whatever. And I do the test and I ace it, because Harry Potter life, you know?
Yeah. Take this quiz to see if you're more intelligent than other people. You always are. Like, it's always the case.
Imagine if you took the quiz and you found out you were, like, not
like,
intelligent
absolutely,
at all.
like, way under average.
Yeah, like, here's average, and you're here. Trust me, when you see that on stream, because you can't see me,
it's probably going to be, like, here and here.
Oh, you got it, man. Got it. Yeah, we'll do that.
Why did the freezing chicken go from an Italian name to, like... Is it because of convenient reasons?
He changed his name. He changed the login thing. Didn't you see it right at the beginning of the chat? Are you not watching the chat? Yeah. He said right at the beginning, look, I'll scroll all the way up. I can't scroll all the way up. That sucks.
I can. No, I can't.
In your face. But yeah, no, he said that he was going to change because he didn't like freezing chicken, which is polo freezing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Team Quiz Stream.
It is definitely more convenient for us. Also, Giz told me that you had a chicken emoji thing. Show us. I want to see. Yeah. I want to see your chicken.
I don't know how to get chickens up there. Maybe it's something to do with this. So, oh wow! I've just discovered so much about this chat that I did not know existed. Oh my god! There's so many here. Here we go. Here we go. Bosh, there we go.
Nice. Dude, your chicken's rad.
That's mine.
Shit.
It's my chicken, man.
Where's my chicken? Oh, you got... Oh, dude, there's even a different one. You got like a...
I got a cock.
God.
I got a big...
You got a cock.
I got a big cock, and you got...
You've got a big cock, don't you?
You got a tiny, tiny thing. Do you know, interesting fact about my life today... I met.
Oh, your life today.
Yeah, okay. I met a goat today.
You met a goat?
A goat.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Your life is like, if you think my dreams are my life is interesting, then fuck, look at your dreams. Fuck, I give up.
See you later, Milan. Hashtag Milan's fired.
Just do the dream. Just do the stream alone, not the dream. Fuck. I gotta sleep more. I am exhausted.
I met a goat. Yeah. I also met a pig and a Shetland pony, and I stroked them all. So there we go.
Wow. Oh god. Oh my god. So when's your birthday? When are you becoming 10? Yes.
July 4th. Come on, we all know this. So,
how do you meet a goat?
how do I meet?
What was
a goat?
his name actually?
Obviously, it was Billy.
Billy the goat.
Billy the goat. Billy Kid.
Nice.
But I always make loads of jokes everywhere I go. That's really like cringy, and my missus.
Yeah, you're the dad joke.
I am the dad joke man. So when I saw the goat, I literally shouted, "You've got to be kidding me!" And
oh no, yes.
Yeah.
No.
I did a really good one today. I was in a shop, and I found the herb. You know, thyme. The herb. THYME. Thyme.
Oh right, yeah.
And I went up to my missus and said, "I don't know what I'm going to do with my life."
Here it comes. Here it comes. This
all I know.
Yeah, go ahead.
All I know is I've got all of this time on my hand, and and it was beautiful. Nobody liked it, but I also picked up a packet of halloumi, which is like vegetarian. It's like kind of like tofu type thing. Mm-hmm. And I picked it up and I said, "Who's driving back, Halou or me?" It was so good. Halou or me?
Oh
Halou,
god,
me?
What was the one you told me a while back that was like, it was with the you guys called it like a rubbish bin or something?
Yeah,
like a
bin.
trash can, the huge bin things.
Yeah, a bin.
What was that again? Like you were about to say it and then
wheelie bin.
She was just like, no, don't even go.
We didn't have a wheelie bin or a rubbish bin when we moved into our house. Normally it's supplied by the council, but the council don't supply wheelie bins anymore. So I got a bin. I bought one off Amazon and I stuck it in the middle of the living room. Okay, so I put it in the middle of the living room and I waited until she come back, so that when she comes back, she would say to me, "What is that doing here?" And I say, "Hey, it's been here all day." And then she would look at me in disgust, like normal, and then I would say, "No,
like normal.
No, it's wheelie been there all day." So then, but when she got in, she looked at the bin and she didn't say a word.
Plus, you were standing next to it. You were holding your arm on it, right?
I was resting on the bin because I wanted her to say something, but she didn't, because she knew I was going to make a stupid joke about it. So we were talking for about 10 minutes, and I said, "You're not going to say anything about this?" And she went, "Oh, what? What are you talking about?" I was like, "The bin." And then she said, "Oh, no, I'm all right," because she knew, and it's painful. She knew. It's painful for me.
She just knows you all too well. How about it's 28 right now for you? It's 8:28 for me. It's 9:28. How about we start a Q&A?
Yeah,
because
let's
it always gets out of hand. Meanwhile, I got some stuff to put in the fridge. I'm gonna do that now because I ate right before stream, because I'm never on time, because I took a nap, because I don't have time to do anything, because my life is such a mess right now.
You
How about that?
don't even have enough time to sleep.
All right, be right back.
Okay, so everyone in the chat, if you'd like to ask us any questions that we can answer when Milan gets back from the fridge. He's still listening. I know he is. He's still listening, eh? No, he can't hear me. That's good. So yeah, God, he's so loud. I'm gonna mute his thing. So anyone got any questions that we can answer for you? I wonder what he's got. He's got some really interesting stuff in his house. I mean, what? Like, I don't know if you can see my mouse. No, you can't. Have you seen? He's got a radiator connected to the ceiling. He's also got like a blind to just a random shelf. That's the skinniest little corridor I've ever seen in my life, and I'm really interested about, because that's a banister for a set of stairs, because this is the only bit about his place that I've ever seen. So it's very very interesting. I don't know the rest of his place, but that is the skinniest little blind I've ever seen to a room that I don't even know what's on in that room. It looks like towels and stuff. I think he's coming back, so I'm gonna have to be quiet. We were talking about something else. Just pretend that, yeah. Oh, hi. How are you?
Back.
Yeah, you're back.
Yay.
No one's asked any questions yet, apart from freezing chicken. Will the answer be no? Would the answer to this question be no?
Ooh. Do you like Zelda, Giz? Ooh. Is that a question for me too? That's a spicy one.
I like Zelda. I don't play it as much as I did. I think my favourite Zelda game, apart from the Ocarina of Time, obviously, was Zelda and the Four Swords. It's a really bizarre Zelda game. That was for the thing.
Game Boy Advance or
Game Boy Advance. That was
Game Boy Advance, and you also have it on. I don't know exactly. The thing is, I know a lot about Zelda now, and I really like it because I had a friend of mine here at my dorm, and he was a huge Zelda fan, but he's in New York now. But like we played so much Zelda, like a lot of Ocarina of Time. He really got me into it as well. I played quite a lot of Zelda games now, all because of him. And for my birthday, he bought me this huge poster. That's probably gonna be maybe here or here. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll show it on stream when I get it when he's back from New York. But yeah, definitely the music's amazing. Also, I went to a concert, like a live Zelda orchestra. That was sick. Oh god, that was amazing. Just the chills all the time.
You got chills. They were multiplying, and you're losing all control.
Oh god, Giz, don't do this to me.
It's the power. Just a quick question. Behind you, you've got the thinnest blind I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that.
What the hell is that room?
See, this is like, because my dorm is actually a duplex. I got 2 stories all for myself. And here you can see the stairs, kind of. Yeah. I still have to do a tour, I know. But see, so this is kind of like the space under my stairs, and I use it to stack, like, I don't know, dry food, like pasta, and cookies and like chips, which you call crisps.
Crisps. That's what this place is called.
What else is there? I don't know. Just stuff like that. Everything that's not supposed to be here, I guess. It's just kind of like a stuck place. So yeah, that's the blind. I close it in the summer because the sun, when it comes through my window here, I don't want it to be on my chocolate and stuff. So I close the blind. Yeah.
Surely your chocolate should be in your belly anyway. So.
Yeah, just eat it all.
Yeah, just eat it all. That's fine. Milan, do you have a job? Do you have a job? Could you juggle a job with school?
I don't have a job, but I do freelance crazy shit.
Yeah. Hitman.
Yeah, go to my channel. Yeah, go to my channel. You might see the stuff that I did last week and 2 weeks ago. That was freelance. Also, crazy. I'm gonna be. Yeah, you don't know about this, but I'm probably gonna be camera assistant on Tomorrowland as well. That's gonna be crazy.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I don't have like a job, but I do like freelance stuff.
Haha, you said do.
I do freelance stuff. Do.
See you later, Wizard.
Joey, are you guys gonna meet in the same room again though?
No.
EB.
Not now, because he's
not now.
He's in what now? Now.
No, not now. Oh my god! Sometimes I say so, it's like such British words. Sometimes I'm like, no, now, like no,
not.
Anyway.
Not.
Oh my god, Milan's Harry Potter. No.
Because you got a cupboard under the stairs. That's why.
Oh god. Oh no, Larissa, don't do this to me. Milan, give us the MTV Clips tour. Okay.
I'd like to see your MTV. Like
maybe I can.
Just do a parody of MTV.
Or because of the fact that I didn't upload this weekend. Maybe I can do that. I'll see when I have time.
You have to get someone else to film it because you've got to be like, well, this is the entranceway, and
Yeah, that's true.
This is the doorknob. Let's have a
Mm-hmm.
look. This is a poster that I got from. Yeah,
True.
that'd be cool.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I could do that. Here, Nate says, if you sub to Milan, you would know that stuff. Hashtag shame. You're right, but you wrote my name wrong. But that's all right because you're a subscriber. I'm fine with it.
It's the meme. It's the meme, man.
It's the meme, right?
So, anybody got any questions? Because we have got a serious lack of questions here. And normally, people ask us questions.
Yeah.
You guys get
Even though it's not hashtag Q&A time, we get questions. But now, are you guys getting Breath of the Wild? By the way, isn't that on the new console?
I don't know what that is.
And isn't it Breath of the Wind? The new Zelda.
Oh right. No, I don't know. Breath of Wind sounds familiar. Or Breath of Fire.
It's Breath of the Wild. It is of the Wild, but it's like on the new. It's on the Wii U, I guess. But there's a new console coming as well, the Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Yeah. Do I have Zelda stuff here right now? I don't think so. But yeah, the orchestra is pretty crazy.
Have you read Eddie Noam Chomsky? Do you know about him? I know about him, but I don't know too much to comment on him. I've not read, obviously, his book. He's a linguist, philosopher, cognitive scientist, historian, social critic, and political activist. He sounds like a cool guy, but I don't know.
Q&A, Melanie Giz, have you ever blown up a planet in the Lucid Dream? I haven't.
I haven't blown up a planet, but what did I do? It was quite planety.
You blew something else.
Why are you winking like that? Oh my god.
Oh no.
Milan's having a stroke.
Help me. I'm too busy.
Can you smell toast?
What?
That's what stroke victims, they smell toast before they have a stroke.
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah, burnt toast, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Okay, the dream that I'm trying to describe was the fact that I was a superhero in a dream. And
do you smell toast? Anyway, go ahead.
I was a superhero in this dream, and I was... remind me about Hannah's comment in just a minute, but I was a superhero in this dream, and my super villain was like my kind of like sidekick, so to speak. It was like somebody I knew, and she had the power to take away other people's powers, but once she took them, she'd keep them. I think I might be getting some of this mixed up because it was a long time ago, but I feel like that's vaguely right. And she got too powerful, but because I was so overpowered, I just dominated the whole dream. But right at the end, she flew to like the solar system, or I teleported to a solar system that was like a binary solar system, so it had two suns and this planet was on it, and she was trying to destroy this civilization. So I took her to a planet, and I managed to create life, or the beginnings of life. That was that. It's pretty cool. Milan, have you ever had a dream that predicted the future in some way?
You know I have, and that's why you asked me probably.
Go for it.
Yeah, I had about 3 in the span of a month, I guess. Wow, okay. To put it vaguely, I don't know exactly what it was again that I dreamed about, but it was something that had to do with yeah, I don't know exactly. Someone was going to do something or whatever, and it's not like I hadn't seen that person in a long time. That's all I can remember. I hadn't seen that person in a long time, and eventually we started talking again because of the fact that she knew that I was in the lucid dreaming thing and everything, and she knew that I had I had a dream about. Oh man, I'm gonna have to watch it again. But I had it 3 times about the same person, and it always came true, which was really weird. I should watch those videos again because I made a couple videos on them back on my lucid dreaming channel. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. I wanted to say something else that I forgot. Oh yeah, also what I want to say is if people have dreams that kind of like predict the future, there's a reason that happens sometimes. If you feel like something is coming your way, for example, if you feel like something is going to happen because you're feeling the buildup. If, for example, I feel like, no, that's a, wait. If I feel like I'm gonna have a huge fight with a friend of mine, if I dream about that, and I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, oh, that's stupid that I had that fight. You probably already feel something coming. You already feel like you're not like the relationship is not going well, and thus you might dream about it, and then eventually it might come true. But the thing is, you kind of feel it coming already, so you dream about it. Is that clear or not? It's kind of hard to explain. I'm really tired, so
you kind of you know, you're expecting it to happen, so then you'll dream.
You're kind of expecting it, yeah. Not necessarily like, it's more subconscious. It's more like, because whenever it does eventually happen, you're kind of still surprised, but you knew all along that it probably was going to happen.
Okay.
But the crazy thing with my dreams was that I hadn't seen that person in a long time, and like no Facebook, no nothing, just no contact whatsoever. Then eventually I dreamed about that, and it just happened.
I've had
3 times.
A really weird experience with dreaming about the future. I've had 2 or 3, and they've all been very strange. The one that sticks into my mind is every time I have this dream, I'm in an art gallery, right? So I'm in an art gallery, and
it's like a recurrent dream, or
yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. It'll make sense in a minute. I'm in an art gallery, and it's like pure white walls, right? And there's loads of different photos on these walls. And I always go up to like one or the other. Like I just go up to one of these photos, and it's of like this picture somewhere. And I wake up, and I'm like, dude, that was weird. And then
why is that weird?
Because like a week later, we had the London bombings, like a long time ago, like literally a week later.
When was that?
Oh god, that was years ago. I was in year 8, I think. So it was, or year 9. It was a long time ago. London bombings. So 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that. London bombings. Let's find out.
Look it up. 7th of July 2005.
11 years ago.
Wait, you dreamed about being in an art gallery?
I dreamt about being in an art gallery, and I saw a photograph, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I woke up a week later. That photograph was on the front page of the newspaper, right?
No way.
And I thought, oh, that's pretty weird. That's pretty freaky. I'll just chalk that up to a coincidence, you know. Another time, it happened again. I was in an art gallery, and I walked up to a different painting this time, or a different photo, and I went up to this photo, and it was of a bus, and like the roof had like been on fire or something. I can't really remember off the top of my head.
The roof is on fire.
I remember the London bombings one very clearly, but the bus one, and again a week later, it was the front page. A bus got bombed, like maybe it was a suicide bomber or something, and it was the photo on the front page of the newspaper, and I was like, what's going on? Like,
that is weird.
But do you know what's even weirder about that?
Go ahead.
When I'm in the art gallery, everything's like this, you know, in the Matrix where everything's a shade of green, like you've got that green filter we talked about a few times.
Yeah.
In the art gallery, everything's got like the shade of blue, and I thought, oh, okay, that's quite weird. So when I'm in an art gallery and I wake up and it's like a blue shade, I think, oh god, what was that? I've got to remember what the picture was. But I was watching this guy talk at a conference in London once. I was just watching it on YouTube. I can't remember. I think it was called Discussing the Nature of Consciousness or something. And this guy was saying that he can leave his body. There was 2 people at the front, and they were both talking about precognition and dreaming about the future, or astral projecting to the future. And he said, every time I go to the future, everything's like this weird shade of blue. And I remember sitting there like, oh my god. So
that is fucked up.
I messaged the guy who was running the conference type thing, and I was like, you have to send him, like, you have to tell him that I dreamt of the future, in air quotes, dreamt of the future, 3 times now, and each time it's been a weird shade of blue. But here's the problem that I have with dreaming about the future. I know some people are commenting little bits of here. I don't think that I did dream of the future, because like, for example, I didn't write down my dreams. I wasn't into lucid dreaming at the time. All of these different factors. So what I probably had was a dream in an art gallery, and I was going up to a portrait or a painting, and it was of a bus on fire, or of the underground station and all that. And then when I see the front cover of the newspaper, I'm like, oh, that must be what I was dreaming about.
Right.
It might not be exactly the same, but it might be just coincidental that I was just dreaming about this thing, which is what I think. There was something else as well. Oh, that's a point.
It's a pity that you didn't write it down, though, because that would have been crazy.
I only know one guy who's dreamt about the future and written it down, and it happened. And I'll explain that in a minute.
Okay.
Remind me about it. But
right.
There was somebody, I think Ali Katie said, have you ever done something in waking life and thought, oh, I've dreamt this? It's kind of like on the same things. It's like deja vu type thing. So where you're just in waking life, and you're kind of like, oh God, this is so familiar. Like, I think I had a dream about this. I have that all the time.
That's just a deja vu, right?
Yeah, but the whole problem with deja vu is that apparently it's like you see the same thing one after the other. But this is more like...
The thing with the deja vu, isn't it something like a part of your brain goes faster than the other one, which is not supposed to happen, and then eventually it looks like you've already seen that?
Yeah,
I guess it's that way.
Well, yeah, apparently that's it. But this is like, I'm doing something and I think, I swear I've done this before. I've dreamt this or something, and it's not like I know that I've done it. I've seen it twice. It's like I'm pretty sure I've done this. I usually get it at work, or don't you dare make fun of my pronunciation of work. But I always get the feeling just every now and then when I'm talking to someone, and I think, we've mentioned this before, something like that, and it's all about that. But the story about this guy who had a precognitive dream, I don't remember his name. I remember what he looked like, but he was a lucid dreamer, and he was, the only reason I know about this is because of Rhys Jones, because he made a video, and in his video he mentioned about this and linked to this channel. So he had this dream about this thing, whatever, I don't know exactly what, but he was in a diner with his missus in America, because he lived there, not on a holiday or anything. And he looked around because he could hear like a sentence being said that he thought he remembered from a dream, and he leant over to his missus and he was like, okay, he's gonna say this, she's gonna say that, he's gonna say this back, and it happened exactly like that. A few weeks later, he had a dream, or whenever this was, he had another dream about being chased in the woods, and he died because someone was chasing him in the woods, like someone in a black suit, I think it was, I can't remember the details, but he was being chased in the woods, and it was a really specific way. But he had a dream that he died in this wood, and then he died in waking life in the same way he wrote down in his dream.
God.
Yeah.
That is...
I can't remember. If anybody knows what that video was, I'll find it one day and I'll try my best. But he vlogged it. Not only did he like say about his deja vu thing, but in the same video he actually told everybody the dream that he had, and then he died in the same way.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. You were gonna say something, I remember.
Me?
No, you wrote something in the comment. I can't remember. Let me find out.
Me?
Yeah, you. Oh no,
I
no, that's something
said
else.
I can see your comments. I said like the stream. I said
No,
ha 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 guys.
yeah, funny, hilarious. No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just reading a haha is stupid, but you get the feeling, you know.
yeah, yeah.
I'm scared to dream now.
Don't be scared to dream. It
Nah,
was just
dreaming is
probably
awesome.
a huge coincidence, but he wrote down his dream, and and there was another one which was quite weird that Reese Jones again did. One of his subscribers was, or not his subscriber, somebody had a dream about him, and he found him on YouTube and was like, "Oh, Reese Jones, I think I had a dream about you. It was on this day. I did this, blah blah blah. We talked about whatever." And then Reese flicked through his dream journal, and he saw the same thing that this guy was talking to him about. Yeah, I know. It's so weird, and there has to be a logical explanation for it, but
That's fucking weird, man.
it's one of those things, isn't it?
We talked about shared dreaming before, and I saw also Marco. A question that I saw asking here in the chat was, have you ever dreamed about someone trying to chase you and kill you in a dream? No, but if you're lucid, try and confront that person. See what like try and see what the person's after. I made a video on this 2 weeks ago, Monday, I think, for TeamLucidStream, about confronting a scary thing. So go ahead and watch that and maybe do the same thing. So shared dreaming, I told my theory about this. I think, for example, when you have a shared dream, for example, let's say, for example, if Giz and I have the same dream, then that's probably because
we're soulmates.
Yeah. But
we
imagine, for example, us meeting up and then like doing all the same things, for example, and then eventually we go home and we have the same dream. The reason that happens is because we dreamed, like, I don't know, we did the same things that same day, and it was kind of like a special day for us because we met, and that doesn't happen all the time because you live in a shithole somewhere.
Oh, great, thanks.
No, that is awesome. So yeah, because that's probably like gonna be a special day, and then we do the same things, and it's just like in a dream we're gonna be like, oh, it was awesome to see him, and we did that and that and that, and then we dream something that might relate to what we did, and we might have the same like we might relate the same things to each other, and
it's kind of like,
I guess that's where kind of like shared dreams come from.
If you could imagine like two celebrities meeting up for the first time and they spend the entire day together. Right. It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
It's absolutely the same thing.
Because they don't meet, and when they leave, their day residues are the same, so they dream about the same thing. It also, you can say the same argument for people who live together as well. If, like, say for example, me and Milan live together and we shared the same bed, for example. That's your rape face, very convincing.
That's it.
We'd spend the day together, we'd spend the evenings together, we'd stay in the same bed together, and we'd probably dream about the same kind of things. But
Go ahead.
Say for example, if Milan was a sleep talker and he was talking about his dream,
I know where you're going with this,
and I was asleep too, I would infuse his dream talking nonsense into my dream. So
how do you mean nonsense? Maybe you can write a novel about the things that I say in my sleep.
Well, I need to sacrifice the lamb to the great Dark Lord of Odin. Yeah, although he's not a Dark Lord at all.
Hashtag fanfiction time. It's his name.
Yeah. Hashtag please don't.
Hashtag please don't.
Yeah. Hashtag.
And if you do, post it in the forums.
Yeah, post it.
No, but don't do weird stuff. Do like nice, cool stuff. Don't do like.
Speaking of the forums, we have 96 members.
Oof.
So close to 100. So if you want to be a part of the community, then please go to the forums. I'll post a link in the description box below. Just get
www.teamlucidstream.com/forums.
Be a part of the thing. And also we have a Minecraft forum, which I haven't been playing for about a week.
Minecraft server, you mean?
That's what I meant. I've got forum in my head because I was reading the word forum.
Right.
So yeah, if you want to be a part of the Minecraft thing, let me just get Ed's email address a second, so that I will be able to tell you who to email to get whitelisted. Ed,
Also, if I look really tired in the stream, that's because I am.
it's because you was like
Because
disgusting.
I'm tired. I'm being tired. Yeah, Nick knows about it. I guess he's watching. You're watching, Nick. You're watching.
Let's type in. Oh, there he is, Ed. Thanks, thanks, Ed. If you want to join,
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
join
boy.
Minecraft, then email Ed above, and then he'll whitelist you and give you instructions on how to join. But it's been really good. We've been playing with a couple of the subscribers, and it's great. Nicholas was there.
Yeah, boy.
Awesome.
I'm gonna hear that in my sleep. We've got about 4 minutes, or just less than 4 minutes. Have you got anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
Oh, you'll wrap it up. Okay. We're gonna try. Okay, let me think. I don't think so.
Have you got anything to say before we wrap up, Giz?
I don't think I do, actually. I think we've pretty much Savitar. Yes, sorry, Mr. Jelly.
Savitar?
Savitar from The Flash. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think.
Oh, right, yeah. What the
I'm-
hell is that all about?
He's a speed god. The god of speed. But I think that Wally West is going to turn into the evil version of Wally West. That's my theory. Because his cocoon looked a lot like the cocoon he does in it was the New 52, so I don't think.
What?
Yeah. Come on, dudes. You got to be.
I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah.
Whenever we have a Team Lucid Dream house, I'm probably going to be forced to watch all the things that you see. I don't know what you see, but everything.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
God of Speed. Yeah. Speaking
Today
of
I
the
learned-
house, actually, I'm
Yeah?
not going to drop a bombshell on you. Like, I've put a deposit on a nice flat.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, I bought something. Yeah, I bought a plot.
No, if we were to have, like, say, a 5-story house with a basement, what room would you have?
A 5-story flat.
Let's say, for example, there's 2 bedrooms on each floor, front and back. One front, one back.
Right here at my dorm, for example, I'm on the top floor in the front. I guess I would have the same thing if I had to choose. Although I don't think I would mind. I'd rather not be on the ground floor.
Any particular reason?
Because I don't know. I think it's more special to be on a bit of a higher floor. Don't put me on a sick don't put me, for example, if I were to live in a huge flat with the huge whatever. I don't want to be on the whole top because I'm kind of if I look down I'd be but yeah, I guess in a 5-story house I guess I'd be I don't know. Not like we're ever gonna have a 5-story house.
Hey, I've lived in a 5-story house before.
Yeah?
Yeah. When I was in Plymouth, I lived in a 5-story house, had 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, boy.
two bedrooms and an attic conversion, dining room, front room, kitchen, backyard. No front garden though. But yeah, that's that.
Nice.
I would live on the top floor
Yeah, I guess I would too.
because I'm kind of like a lion on Pride Rock. You know, I have to be as high as possible to assert my dominance
Yes.
as the male.
Shit.
It's like
Looking down on everyone, who's the overlord?
Yes, I am the overlord. I'd probably keep the basement as the the live stream den, if you know what I mean. So
Oh yeah.
you would feed all the cables from the top floor down.
Oh, we have this sickest setup, man. Oh,
I know we would, but unfortunately, we can't do that as of yet. I think as we go, I'm going to play the Team Lucid Dream vocal thing.
I was thinking the same thing, and so maybe I can hear it as well. Also, maybe something that I do want to say. If you guys want to talk to us,
It's dungeon.
it's dungeon. Shit.
That sounds really sketchy.
That's very dodgy, very dodgy. If you want to talk to us, by the way, like, I really want to talk to you guys in person. For example, if you want, I mean, like, as in type in person, you know, as far as that goes on social
He wants
media.
to meet you up.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to.
He
No,
wants
talk to him on Twitter. I kind of want to see who, like, the people of TLD are. You know, I
Yeah.
want to know.
My
So hit me
Twitter
up. My
thing's,
handle is right. No,
sorry.
my handle is here.
Yeah. So
Here
mine's-
it is. There it is. At Mal
What,
underscore white team.
You tasting wine? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm tasting my my handle. Be like, you know.
That's not right, dude. That's not right at all. So, if there's not anything else, it's goodbye from me.
Yeah, and it's goodbye from me.
And Milan, if you'd be so kind to mute your thing, so we can.
I'm gonna do that.
So I can't hear your voice when I'm listening to Team Lucid Dream vocals. So goodbye,
All right.
everyone. Bye.
Goodbye. See you next time.
Bye.